Hi, I'm Rocco, and today we're going to take you through an entire home renovation from the basement to the roof and transform this home, built in the 1970s, an energy pig, into a green masterpiece. We're going to take this house from this into this. From the hardwoods to the cabinets to the roof. This home looks like a brand new house, but this is what you call a new old house. This home has all the modern luxuries and all the energy efficiencies of a new home. Just a few easy steps and you can make your older home new. Make your home green, or when you're looking to buy, make your next home green and save yourself money. I bought this home because I saw potential. A great lot, a good structure. But as you'll see, like any other older home, it needs work to make it green, energy efficient, and therefore comfortable. Let's start with a hidden camera open house, just to see what people say about the home, the way it looks and feels before the renovation.
Nice wallpaper. To replace these windows.
Yeah. And one of the big complaints upstairs?
Ooh, it's hot in here. Hardwoods are pretty.
Yeah,
they are. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is.
The sauna. As you can see, the home needs a makeover, and it has a serious problem with the air conditioning. The lack of air conditioning isn't just a comfort issue, it's also an environmental concern, because this house is literally wasting energy every day. I talked to Danny Orlando from Energy Star about why it's so critical for all of us to stop wasting energy.
Most of our power, over half of it, comes from burning of fossil fuels. That creates pollution.
And how does that happen actually? Because when I turn on my light, I don't see a smokestack out on top of my roof. Tell me how that happens.
That's right, but you're burning coal when you get that electricity in your house. Matter of fact, an average house in the U.S. is responsible for 5 tons of coal being burned per year.
5 tons of coal a year. That's a lot. So what can you do to conserve and help reduce the impact on the environment? The first step is an energy audit of your home. Simply go to EnergyStar.gov and find a home energy inspector. That's where we found Sam Young. He did an in-depth report on this entire house. It's like an MRI for your home, a complete diagnosis of all the energy problems.
Remember, it's a whole house approach. And I'm focused on 3 things. I'm looking at energy efficiency, I'm looking at indoor air quality and moisture control. The whole purpose of this report is to give you a collection of technologies to solve the problems that you're looking for.
Sam says the best bang for your buck on this home is to fix the leaky ducts. Even though the air conditioner is new and working fine, cool air is being lost through the ductwork.
And so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you where the leaks are. Your inside air is going outside.
Sam demonstrated the inefficiency of the ducts by sealing off all the upstairs vents and putting smoke into the system. All the smoke that you see in the basement represents cool air that is being wasted and not reaching other parts of the home.
Let's take a look and see what kinds of things that we found here. Okay, we've got a big return leak right here. You see all those holes right there? What they forgot to do is they forgot to seal these seams as well.
Wow, look at all the dollars. I see 20s, 30s, oh, there's 100.
Okay, the whole thing is full of smoke. But do you see right back in there?
Sam found an 1.5-inch crack hidden behind the air filter. How much money are you wasting due to energy inefficiency? Sam says the national average is 25 to 40%. That means you're not only wasting money, you're hurting the environment. This house is an energy pig. Half of the monthly utility costs are going right out the window, but that's all about to change. All of the ducts are being replaced. The Energy Star audit prioritizes your home's problems. Replacing or repairing your ducts may be the place to start, but there's a lot more you can do. The attic is another place where you can conserve energy. Sam, I cannot believe how hot it is up here. Sam measured the temperature in the attic. So it's 99 degrees. The amount and type of insulation just isn't adequate for this home. The heat is being pushed from the attic to the second floor, resulting in...
Ooh, it's hot in here.
So what do we do about it? Phil Brown from Isoning has new insulation that is perfect for this house.
The attic is the hottest room in the house, in any house that you go to, because it's catching so much of that solar heat. With Isoning, our product, what we do is we bring that attic into the conditioned space of the house. We spray foam insulation. It's an open cell, water-blown spray foam insulation to the underside of the roof deck, seal off all the ventilation, and then we capture cool air. Now it stays in the building envelope.
What makes your product so much different from standard insulation?
Standard insulation are usually fibrous. Fiberglass is a very common insulation, or blown-in cellulose or blown-in fiberglass. Traditionally, that's on the floor of the attic, and that's where it's always been in the past, trying to keep that conductive heat transfer. Those products do a real good job on conductive heat transfer.
Okay.
What they don't touch is the airborne heat. Icing and spray foam insulation stops that air transfer, and that's why you have such an energy efficient gain and a much more comfortable house.
For more information on any of these subjects, go to EnergyStar.gov or GoingGreenWithRocco.com. Windows are also key when making your home more energy efficient. Next up, we're going to replace these older windows with the latest and greatest. We'll also refinish the hardwoods with an environmentally friendly product. There are so many things you can do in your home to make it more energy efficient and more green. Windows are a key part of this. Basically, you want to keep the outside air out and the inside air in. Today's products are much more energy efficient than the ones sold just a few years ago. Barry Williams at Stock Building Supply is going to install one of the best types of windows for energy efficiency.
Well, these windows are old technology, the single pane monolithic glass. What you need to upgrade is to the new technology of double pane, low E glass with a metal coating.
Barry and I are going to show you how easy it is to replace a window.
All right, the first thing is you need to take this inside stop off.
After scraping off the paint, you remove all the stops. So we're just going to remove this stop. Whoa, good deal. Wear safety glasses when removing stops, please. After removing the stops all around the window, the next step is to remove the pin that holds in the sash.
Pull this little pin down.
Okay.
It's nailed into the top of the window.
Within minutes, we're ready to pull out the window.
Good.
All right, so now you're going to pull this whole window out just like that?
Yep. So remember, these springs are under tension, so you want to ease them up so they don't shoot out.
After the window is removed, we easily take out the last parting stop and any remaining pins or nails. I guess I'm pretty strong. The first step to installing the new window is to mount several clips around the window frame. Wow. I guess I still got it. All right, that's done. Get rid of that hammer. What's next?
All right, now we're going to put the jam liners in.
Give me this thing. Let me show you how to do this.
There's a top and a bottom. You want to make sure that the slope down is when you slope your
so
seal.
bottom goes in first.
Yep.
And just push it on there.
Yeah, just push it in by hand till you hear it snap.
All right. Next step, installing the new energy efficient window. Look at that. Now what we have is one of the highest energy efficient windows. We're going to stop the heat gain from the UV rays. We're going to stop the heat loss. In fact, this window blocks out 83% of the UV rays. The window insulation is 28% better than the one we had. And you can expect a 14 to 28% savings on your utility bills just by changing out the windows. And don't forget, the old windows can be reused at your local salvage yard and you won't have to throw them in the landfill. The hardwood floors in this home are a bit worn. We could refinish or replace them. Andrew Pelfrey with Great American Floors explains why refinishing with a water-based finish is the best approach for green remodeling.
The nice thing about being able to refinish your floors, Rocco, is the fact that number one, it's a big cost saver for this remodeling project that you're doing.
Right, so basically since we've got the hardwood, we're going to salvage it and not tear it out and put it in the dumpster.
Exactly, so you're not having to cut down any new trees or anything to put on your floor. When we refinish these now, there was a lot of dust and it really took a toll on the air quality in the home. Also, your old school finishes are oil-based finishes.
Which is not green.
Yeah, I mean, if you have, they can actually kill a bird. The fumes are so strong.
Okay.
So what we're using now are waterborne finishes. Okay, this one in particular is made by a company called Bonachemi.
Okay, and I see something over here. What's this green?
Green Guard. This is Green Guard. That's who they're rated by. They're an independent company that rates manufacturing companies that claim to be green.
Not only is the finish a green product, it also dries harder and faster than traditional oil-based products, which can yellow over time.